How's it going, everyone? It's your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube, and welcome back to another video. I'm afraid to say it, but I think it's about time I confessed up one of my fears. I don't know about you guys, but the thought of just being old just scares the living shit out of me. Listen, I'm 22 years old, all right? I'm not super old, but I got a couple dents on this block, on this brick. You know, I got a couple chips off the old block or whatever, however you use that saying, and I don't even think I used it right, but nonetheless, you know, I'm not old, but I'm getting there, okay? I can see the time going by faster than what it was when I was a fucking 7-year-old playing with salamanders with my little garden tools. It's scary, okay? And my friend was talking to me right the other day, and he was like, what are you, 19, 20? Because I'm thinking, you know, he said that because, like, that's the age he was when he met me when I was working there. Like, man, no, I'm 22 now, bro. I started working there when I was 19, but dude, it's been almost 4 years. Then I'm just like, bro, I'm about to, like, literally, I got 8 months left, but I'm going to be turning, or I got, 8 months, right? Yeah, 8 months. I'm going to be turning fucking 23 years old. Like, bro, never in my life did I think I would age this fast. So, that was so quick. And then, like, you know, because I work around a lot of older people, and I'm just looking, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, I see guys that are fucking 30 years old, 50, like, and they're just old, they just look fucked. And, like, age, man, age hits everybody differently. Some people don't crack, you know, sometimes that's where that saying, come black, don't crack. Well, that's not true, because I seen a lot of black that crack. Trust me, black crack. It all depends on them genetics, man. Really, like, once you hit, like, honestly, and I'm gonna say it, like, and men, I feel like, dude, yeah, for some people, they start losing their hair like fucking 20. I got a friend named Mike. God bless Mike. He's an awesome man, but damn, brother. But it's all right. It's okay. You know what? Because, you know, the best thing about being bald is that bald people can pull off being bald. You ever thought about that? Or is it because, like, you've never seen that person with hair, so it's like, you know, you're introduced to them bald, like, because, you know, this like it's different. My friend Mike, all right, my friend Mike, I've known him since we were kids in middle school, so like, I've known him with hair, but now that he's losing some of it, I mean, it don't make much of a difference on the person that he is and how I look at him. If anything, I think how he is, because let me tell you, Mike isn't just your average. He's not your average white bald guy. This is we're talking about a fine Puerto Rican king right here. This man Mike has the physique of a parkour. I don't even want to say God, because that's just blasphemy. But he's a parkour master, man. This guy Mike, and just being bald, I think that would just take his power level and just make it go shooting through the roof. So if you're watching this, Mike, don't be ashamed of the spot. Embrace it. But not me. Oh no, man, I can't be bald, bro. I'm afraid of losing my fucking hair. I mean, honestly, they say, I heard two things, right, about being bald. Apparently, if your grandfather on your mother's side is bald, chances are your chances are higher of going bald. But they also say that people usually that are supposed to be bald usually start balding at around 23, 22 years old. So, like, I mean, as far as I know, I got some hair. I mean, it comes out, you know, we all lose some hair, which sometimes it scares the shit out of me when I'm taking a shower and I see hair, you know, but I still got it, so I think I'm fine. I hope, you know. I just don't want to go bald. I don't even really want to age bad. Like, and for women, as I was saying, for some women, they age a lot quicker. I mean, like, by 27, usually that's when it starts hitting. 27, early 30s, and that's why, like, if for guys, that's why I was gonna say, like, around that time, we maybe about our 30s. But even then, like, if you're balding by 22, fine, but that's a sign of aging pretty quick. And if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to the gym, you're eating like shit, you know, one of two things that I do, I'll let you figure out which one that I actually do, maybe even both of them, but, you know, you're just going to age quicker. I mean, not age quicker, but your body's going to deteriorate faster on you, if that makes sense. Because, like, you can age like an 80-year-old. You know, they're wrinkly. Some of them, not all of them, but most of them are all like, you know, most of them are wrinkly. Got a couple wrinkles here and there. You know, they're older, might start having signs of dementia or Alzheimer's and shit like that. Or some of them are just, you know, some of them are senile, or some of them are functional. You know, there are old people out there that are in their fucking, oh, damn near approaching hundreds. I mean, we had Prince Philip and fucking Queen Elizabeth, damn near 100-year-olds fucking, even though they're monarchs, but nonetheless, they're up there running countries and shit. So, I mean, you got some functional old people, okay? It's not like old people can't function in society. I'm not saying that. It's just that I'm afraid of just physically being old. Like, the thought of being in a situation where I'm in a wheelchair, even now, like, not like with the wheelchair, especially the wheelchair thing, right? Or just paralyzed. The thought of having, especially where, like, but this is where being old comes in. The thought of having someone else come and help me wipe my ass and take a shit and help me get up and off the toilet, like, that just doesn't not sound like living. Now, like, you ever, like, for people that have grandparents that are this old, you know, I have a great grandparent that I'm fortunate enough to still have, and I have a grandmother that's not, she's not that old, you know, she's getting there, but she's not that old, right? So I can't relate too much to it yet. But I definitely heard some stories how some people, their grandparents are just so old that they just say that, you know, they just cannot wait to die. Like, bro, that must be, like, that does not sound fun. I mean, you're super old. You can't fucking go and eat certain foods no more. You can't eat steak if your teeth aren't good. And that's another scary thing. Like, teeth, like, I mean, especially, like, maybe back then it was probably a lot easier to take care of your teeth because we weren't eating a bunch of shit. But now that we got all these dyes, acidics, you know, in our food and shit, our teeth, man, I'm not gonna be surprised if we're not all gonna need fucking veneers in the future, bro. Like, I was thinking about it, like, it's just fucked. And then let's not talk about the fact that, like, these people live off Social Security and casino fucking what's that shit? Complementaries? I mean, dude, the lifeline of these, like, man, those slot machines, that's one thing I'm afraid of too. I feel like when I'm old, I'm more targeted by the marketing schemes because now these people are going to hit me with scams. These people are going to try to trick me with these flashy lights and these quick conveniences at the fucking slot machines, you know. And then I'm also afraid of just like, I don't know, just being old. He's just not cool. I mean, that's not that it's not cool, right? I'm not saying, you know, being old is a crime. I'm just saying, in my eyes, I just hope that I age well and I don't have to worry about, you know, turning into shit or being that nigga off Fairly Odd Parents when he was 30. Nobody, I don't want to look like that, dude. But there is one benefit to being old, okay? And it's the simple fact that you just get a free pass to not give a fuck and nobody really can do anything. Like, you ever seen those scenarios where, like, old people do, like, crazy shit? Like, there's this one video of this lady, and she's driving the fucking car on the sidewalk. And the guy's like, oh, you're on the sidewalk. And she's like, oh, I didn't see it. And, like, she just keeps driving on the fucking sidewalk to get to the other side of the parking garage, of which I could only assume is a parking lot and not a parking garage. My apologies. Like, or that time where that old guy got in a fucking, I think he got in a high-speed car chase, and they sent him to prison, and they asked why he did it, and he said he just always wanted to do it before he died. Like, that's what I'm, like, old people just get a pass, and I'm pretty sure they let him go, or they hit him with some pretty soft time. Like, old people can get a pass to do whatever the fuck they want and not care, and we're all just supposed to sit back and laugh at it, because it's like, you're gonna die soon, you old fuck, so it's like, who cares? Just do what you want. Like, that's literally all it is. It's just, it's like, that's the free pass. That's the senior citizen pass. The senior citizen privilege that no one ever talks about, okay? And that's some awareness that we need to bring to. The senior citizen privilege that all these other senior citizens that are getting, you know, doesn't make sense. A lot of them aren't even senior citizens, okay? You're old, but how long have you been? I've been here living in this country for a lot of longer, other times than a lot of these other senior citizens. So, hey, I feel like this senior citizen privilege should be granted to us all as Americans. That's what I believe. If you like this video, leave a like. If you disliked it, I hope you age like fine crack. My name is Lost Disciple, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.